Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of our pre-PSA grading episodes. So again, as promised, it's another Undertaker card that I'm going to be sending in this submission. So I'm going to be sending 3 cards this time and seeing how they go, or 2 cards and 1 sticker. This is another German Undertaker card. So let's have a little bit of information about the card itself as a bit of an intro. So this is from 1995, not from 1993. It is card number 28. Now, there's a few oddities with this card. First of all, I just want to draw your attention to the logo of The Undertaker. It's not a very common logo that we see at all. Now, that is a few common bits from The Undertaker there. The name, Death Valley, Tombstone, the Dead Man. You know, these are very common things. But the logo is not very common. That's not a normal logo that you see very often. It's a bit of an odd one. Now, something I want to draw your attention to, on the card itself, if you can see, on the bottom of the card, there are these black lines, these black dots. Now, this can mean a few different things. Sometimes you see this on the bottom of cards that are, or on the edges of cards, sorry, that are perforated. Now, this doesn't look perforated, but we'll have a look under the microscope in a moment. It could also mean that it was from a magazine, and this could be a hand-cut card. But normally with cards that require you to cut them by hand, those black lines or the dotted lines will appear on all 4 sides of the card. Now, there could also be a third situation here where these dotted lines occur, and it could be that this card was from the bottom of the printing sheet when they printed all these cards. Bit of an odd one. Difficult to tell if that is the case, but that would indicate why the printing lines aren't on the rest of the sides. But anyway, we're going to have a look under the microscope. As always, we're going to check the 4 things. So we've already looked at the centering. That looks pretty good. So the centering of the card, yeah, we're going for a good start. We're going to have a look at the corners, the edges, and then the surface of the card. So let's bring it under the microscope and have a look. So I'm just going to slide the card under. I've just got to take it out the sleeves first, and I'm going to move it under the microscope. And first of all, we will look at the corners. That's how close up we're getting. So let's then put the light on and have a look at what we've got. First corner, nice and sharp. That is pretty good. That edge along the top is good. A little bit of a dent there on that corner. That's annoying. Now, these little dots here, these could be what are called printing hickeys. Now, printing hickeys is where the ink gets a little bit messed up on the print, and it actually gets printed like that onto the card. Now, generally, you will see those dots appear across the card if the printer has had a bit of a problem. Again, that edge looked pretty good. That corner was pretty good. Just having a look. That edge looks okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we've got a few more of these dots appearing now. There's one there in the blue. There's also one on the white border as well. We've got a few here. Now, these you can't see or feel these on the surface because then it's part of the card. It's part of the print. Now, generally, you will see a card splattered with these if there has been a problem with the print. But it could also mean that there has been some liquid splattered on the card afterwards. So it could be sweat, dirt, something like that. Let's have a quick look at this bottom dotted line as well. So doesn't look like there's any dotted lines on the other edge there. There could be. I think there might be, actually. Now, that would mean that it could well be cut from a magazine. Again, I'm not 100% on this card. I should really know. It's one of my favourite cards. Well, I certainly haven't seen it in a magazine set, like in a fold-out set. So we'll have a look. So, going to have a quick look down this. Actually, we'll look at the surfaces whilst we're here. So, as you can see, I put the light on just to have a quick look across the surface of the card. Yeah, we've still got a few of these sort of dots that are appearing here. It's a bit difficult to tell whether or not they are part of the printing process on this one or not. Okay. That looks like a dent. Definitely not part of the gloss. Let's just turn the light off and see. Okay, yeah, you are going to struggle to see that without it being under a bright light. So, could well be a dent there. Are we seeing our PSA 10 grade slip away? Yeah, could be. Got quite a few of those spots on there. Now, whether or not they are from the printing of the card, or whether it could be something else that's been sort of splattered on the card at a later point, yeah, difficult to tell. Okay. Yeah, moving along. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's then, what do you think, guys? Let me know your thoughts along in the comments. What grade you think it will be? I'm going to say it's a strong 8. But we'll see. As always, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for spending your time watching these videos. I'm going to keep doing them because I really enjoy doing them and seeing cards under the microscope like this. So thank you for your time. And until next time, see you soon.